I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. I just walked out here and called again. Out there where I'd really like one to come. So, originally this morning I had a bird roosted over here. Probably 100, 120 yards. And that bird was gobbling on the roost, but when he came down, I haven't heard him again. So I checked my cameras. On the far end of the property, there was a tom down there headed this way. And eventually, I heard him gobble over here. So I called to him, and he answered me, and he came through. And he passed within about, I'd say 75 yards of me over here. I caught a glimpse of him back there, but I couldn't get him to turn around. He kept right on going back there to where the pond's at. And it sounded like he was, probably, there's a road that goes around the pond. It sounded like he was going up and down that road. He probably over there strutting, calling, still gobbling. And I just heard him again. But that puts him 300 or 400 yards away. And he wouldn't come to me before, so I still feel like I got another tom in here that hasn't gobbled. I feel like that first one that came off the roost is in here somewhere. He's just not gobbling. So I'm gonna give it another 30 minutes or so. If I haven't seen anything by then, I'm gonna move somewhere else. Y'all keep watching. So the bird that I had been hearing behind me gobble continued back and forth back there behind me. So finally I decided that I was going to turn around and face that direction and maybe try to call him in a little bit. And of course, as is par for the course for old Danny, something has to go wrong. So when I went to turn the main camera around to record from that position, I didn't realize that the camo netting I had on it had caught up in the cable for the remote and had pulled it out part of the way, and the camera was not recording anymore. And I had just changed the battery, and I know that it was recording before I moved it. So I didn't get any footage from the main camera in that direction. I did move all the cameras. Well, lo and behold, next thing you know, I got a bird gobbling over beside me, and I had to switch position on my seat and get ready to shoot with just a moment's notice. I didn't have time to move any cameras, to do anything, but just to get ready to shoot. And so you'll see what happens next. In the minute or so that it took me to get up and walk over there, thinking that the camera was recording, the whole gang jumped on this bird and stomped the mess out of him. They took out half his tail feathers.
That's a little bit better bird right there. Great day, look at that head.
Folks, I don't know what else could go wrong. Well, this dude right here, he ain't got no tail left, no tail feathers left. He's a big old bird. This one's got good inch and an eighth, maybe inch and a quarter spurs on him. Got some pretty good ones. Probably about a 10.5, maybe 11-inch beard. That's a good bird right there. Big old head on him. So I can tell you, right behind the camera over there, probably 120 yards, I heard a bird gobble this morning, and I was already headed to the other end of the farm because I could hear, I mean, there were birds gobbling everywhere down there across where the golf course is, down on the other end of the property. They were not on the property, but I felt like if I went on down there, that was going to be my best bet. But on the way down there, I heard this bird gobble over here. I said, oh boy, that one's right there where I want him. This is where I killed both of my birds last year, right here. One coming from that direction, one coming from this direction. So I had that bird gobble. I came in here and got set up. I got out here and called right here a couple of times, and he answered me. So I got back over there in the bushes and sat. It got good and light. Never heard anything out of him again. Probably, I don't know, I want to say about an hour later I heard a bird gobble over here. Well, I had looked at my game cameras down there on that far end where I had originally started to go. There was one tom headed this way on the camera. And I heard one gobble right there. I called to him, he gobbled 2 or 3 times, and he came up through here. I couldn't tell. I can't for sure say anything about whether it was this bird or not. But the bird came on through. I caught one glimpse of the bird when he crossed this low place right here as he was going that way, and he gobbled till up about 20 minutes ago. And he sounded like he might be working his way back a little bit closer. I got my setup turned around looking that way, and lo and behold, 10 minutes later, I get a gobble right here on top of me. So I soft called a little bit, answered one time, and so I got quiet. Next thing I know, I see a bird stick his head up right here, and then I saw another one behind him. Well, there were, I don't know how many birds there were. If it weren't for stuff going wrong, there wouldn't be anything going on out here, because that camera, I had just changed the battery on it. I know for a fact that I hit the record button on it, but it was not recording. I don't know what it would have gotten anyway. So that part of it is what it is. Hopefully the camera on the scope was working. It sure got me. It got me the worst I've ever been gotten. When it hit me, it felt like somebody had hit me with a baseball bat. That's the end of that. The film through scope thing's got to go. I'm not doing that anymore. I still got blood running down my nose. Blood all over me, and that's my blood. But I'm tagged out. I'm gonna tell you what. That's about a 20-yard shot I just made on that bird, and I mean it just absolutely destroyed his head. It destroyed it. Well, I am officially tagged out for turkey season here in southeastern North Carolina. This is a good bird right here. Not the biggest one I ever killed, but got to get some kind of way of carrying these things a little bit better. But he's a good one. I feel like I still got blood running down my nose. Great day. That thing cracked me good now. I ain't never been hit that hard. Felt like I got hit with a bat. But anyway, that's the price you pay sometimes. But I ain't paying that price no more, I don't think. I don't believe I'm gonna use the FTS anymore. I'll find another way. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. It ain't all they promise. Tactacams are good little cameras, but they got their drawbacks. They're not even good in low light. Like in the blind the other day, I had three of them inside the blind with me on that first bird, and the one that was looking, one of the ones that I had in the blind there looking right at me, it got a little bit. You could see my outline, but I ain't really got to tote all this stuff out of here. I can go get my truck, drive in here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So that's the end of my turkey season, unless I go to another state. That's a nice bird. I've killed bigger, but that's a good one. Yeah, probably 1 1/8" spurs on him. 10, maybe even 11" beard. He had a good long beard on him. The one that was stomping him the worst had a good long beard on him too. Normally I've seen Jakes do that, but there was at least 5 or 6 birds, and I know I didn't get any of them on camera, unless I got them with the lid cam right here. Maybe I got a couple of them, because they were hesitant to leave. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't know I was there. So the one that was stomping him the worst was a long beard too. But I know when I stood up and come walking out of there, there was at least 4 long beards, at least 4. And I don't know what the rest of them were. I didn't see anything that I thought was a hen. I haven't seen a hen in here yet, but they got to be here. Got to be a few in here anyway. They always seem to dissipate early in the season here. I see them up and down the road everywhere except here on this property, but they'll be back. The thing is, somebody else have to come in here and get them. So Stanley's tagged out. So I'm gonna get in the truck, go down there, gather him up, so I can get home and get him cleaned up. I'm gonna finish this video right here. I want y'all to know that I really appreciate you watching my videos, all of them. If they're entertaining to you at all, please hit that like button. Maybe subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It won't cost you anything. But I really do appreciate it. And until you see me in the next one, I'll probably be at the house trying to figure out how to put a tourniquet on my nose. So, there you go.